Welcome to Expert Agencies. This is part 2 of the lecture on wind turbine design considerations. So in this section we will discuss about the requirements for the installation of a wind turbine. The first important thing in the design consideration is the air density. So this affects the wind power generation directly. The air density you can calculate from the formula rho is equal to P by RT, where P is the local air pressure and R is the gas constant and T it is the temperature in Kelvin. In other words, if the air is heavier, then the turbine will receive more energy. And again, if you see the effect of temperature, for example, at 15 degrees centigrade, air weighs about 1.225 kg for 1 cubic meter. Again, this density will decrease slightly with increasing humidity. Further, the wind power density, it is a comprehensive index in evaluating the available wind energy at one particular site, and it is the available wind power through a perpendicular cross section unit area in a unit time. So and this assessment can be done by using sensors which are located at heights of 50 meter, at 10 meter, 20 meter. So like this you can install some sensors, and thereby you can study the wind power density. Again, the wind characteristics are very important in designing the wind turbine system. So to optimize the wind turbine design, you need to consider the wind speed. So if you have an wind speed of about an average annual wind speed of 12 miles per hour, then that location you can consider it to be good for wind energy generation. In fact, the wind speed varies in both time and space, and it is determined by geographical characteristics and weather conditions. So wind speed is a random parameter, so that you need to study from the recorded data, and there also the statistical methods, they come into picture. many researchers have calculated the average values. For example, for Saudi Arabia there is a wavy pattern, so that those things and all you can refer from literatures. Authors like George et al, they have all reported the wind speed is nearly constant during dark hours and follows a curvilinear pattern during the daylight. And these are all for different geographical locations. For each country, for 5 to 10 years historical wind data are available. There you can employ some statistical methods to predict the available wind energy for a particular time duration. And again, the month also, the maximum wind speed when it occurs, those things also you can find in research articles. Particularly if you see Saudi Arabia, what they have reported is the maximum wind speed you can find from January month, you can find in the month of January. And again, minimum wind speed for the country occurs at August month. And the year to year variation of yearly mean wind speed, it depends upon the location which you select, and for this there is no common correlation to predict the wind speed. And one more commonly used statistical method regarding the wind speed is the Weinbull distribution. The variation of wind speed for a particular site can be described by using the Weinbull distribution function. So the Weinbull distribution function that is involving a scaling factor, and the actual wind speed can be predicted from that formula. Again, there also you need to feed the observed wind speed data. So from that you can predict the using the PDF function, you can predict the wind speed. So researchers interested in taking help from expert agencies for doing projects related to wind power generation. Your projects can be PhD or master degree. You please use my WhatsApp number for your enquiries. If necessary, we will contact you through WhatsApp. Please, researchers, don't make phone calls and disturb me. If you have any doubts or queries, or you need some assistance for your PhD programs, you message me through WhatsApp alone. Direct phone calls we don't permit.